Welcome back. Let's continue on the topic of online social media and policing. So now I'm going to look at a different set of questions within the context of using content from social media from the police organizations itself. So the question here is, can we explore the feasibility of social media in quantifying attributes of communication, which is how the communication happens between citizens to citizen, police to citizen, police to police, and citizens to police in the framework of Facebook, in the framework of a Facebook page of police organization. So that's the question, which is, can we actually find out what kind of attributes, how the communication happens between these four sets of interactions, and then identify behavioral attributes like affective expression, engagement, social and cognitive response process. So it's in simple terms, it's basically looking at finding out how positive or negative the interactions are, how frequently the engagement happens, how is the response between the parties involved in the interaction. So some specific questions that were looked at are topical characteristics, engagement characteristics, emotional exchanges, and cognitive and social orientation. So let me walk you through a little bit about what these are and then show you some data and then try to find some results with the data that was collected. So nature of content and topics that characterize social media discussions, right? So that's the topical characteristics, which is what kind of content and topics are people talking about. And how do citizens and police engage in social media discussions? How the engagement happens? What level of engagement is it? How much engagement is there in the interaction? The third one, emotional exchange, is the nature of emotions and affective expression that manifest in social media, which is more like how much of emotions, positive, negative, some concepts that I'll actually talk about later is valence, arousal, and things like that. Cognitive and social orientation. What are the linguistic attributes that characterize cognitive and social response process in the context of the policing Facebook pages? So these are the four different aspects that we will look at in terms of analyzing the data and seeing what we can draw from the content that is getting generated. Again, please keep in mind the way that I'm driving this whole course, whole content is to actually take a problem, try to ask some questions, look at some data, make some, do some analysis, make some inferences, and come back to the question that we asked and say what did we learn from those questions. If you see from the starting point, that's how we have been doing credibility and trust, Boston Marathon, Hurricane Sandy kind of topics. Then we went on to privacy, to doing some analysis of face recognition, and even in policing, the earlier part of this week, we looked at the content, how the police and citizens, only Bangalore City Police interactions were going on. So if you remember, in the second part of this week, I actually showed you a page where we were collecting, where there were pages of different police organizations that was listed. So it's the same list that we took, which is 85 police organizations listed there, 85 public and official police departments. Of course, some of them are verified, some of them are not verified. So we took this data, and we took the data for the pages that were at least about average age of 3 years, between 2010 and April 2015 were the data collected, and there were 47,474 wall posts and status updates. So in the wall post itself, wall posts are the ones, status updates, I actually do status updates on the Facebook page in my account. Wall posts are the ones that are showing up on my wall from others who post on the page. Right? Status updates from me, wall posts from the people interacting with me on the page. So total posts that were done by police, so the icons that will consistently go through is police is for the one that on the second row in this table, and citizens is for the third row in this table. So police, total posts done by police was about 85,408. By the citizens were about 47,474. So this number would be same as in the last slide, which is citizens, wall posts, people are posting on the page, and status updates, which is police themselves, they're posting on the page. And if you look at the posts which had one or more comment, is about 46,000. The post which had one or more comment from the citizens among the 47,000 is about 24,000. So if you see the interactions where police and citizens are interacting, the comments, which is P and C, is when the police post, the way to read this table is row 2, which is the police post, and the column 3, which is P and C, means that police is posting the content, and the police and citizens both are interacting, which is P, P and C. And the C is only citizens are interacting, which shows that when police posts, citizens are actually interacting with the police more. And when you look at total posts in terms of citizens, which is 47,000, which has posts, comment, number of posts which had more than one comment, one or more comment is about 24,000. And the way to read this is citizens are posting, and then police and citizens are commenting on it, which is about 17,000, and only citizens commenting is about 7,000. So this just gives you a sense of what the data set is, which is how much of interactions are happening when police post with citizens and police, and how much of interactions are happening when citizens post where police and citizens are interacting. So the things that, the measures that were done in terms of looking at what analysis could be done are the topics, engagement, emotional, social, cognitive evaluation. So these are the 4 things that I showed you as research questions when we started this lecture. Topics. N-gram analysis was done, which is how frequently the words are actually appearing. 1 gram would be the single word analysis, bigram would be 2 words appearing together. K-means clusters. Clusters are basically a way in which when we see users together interacting on the same post, more number of people, there's a cluster there. So we are actually looking at how much of clusters happen. So clusters, for example, the students who are taking this class from anywhere in the country, and let's take, if you look at only the students who are taking it from one particular state, that would be a cluster. Students taking this course from one state could be treated as a cluster within the network of all the students taking this course from all around the country. That's the way I would do clusters. Number of police and citizens who comment in post, distinct citizens who comment in post, average number of likes and comments. So these are things we'll look at. Next couple of slides, we'll just go through only these. So valence is another way of saying about the positive and negative sentiment. Arousal is about intensity of the post itself, how strong the post is. And the analysis could be done in many ways. So in the course also we will get you introduced to, in the tutorial, we will get you introduced to NLTK, which is a toolkit for doing some of these textual analysis also. So here LIWC, which is again a tool which could be used. LIWC takes input as text, a paragraph, let's assume, or a post from Facebook. Given this input to LIWC, LIWC will produce different categories of concepts that are appearing in the content that was given to LIWC. Which means if you give a paragraph which has a lot of positive words, a lot of happy words, it will produce a category as happy, which will be very high. So it has been very frequently used in analyzing text content, but specifically within these categories that LIWC has. I think it has about 35 or 37 categories that it has. If you are interested in looking at the categories in the text that was posted, LIWC could actually give you that. And again, similarly, there are ANU dictionary also. Interpersonal focus, social orientation, and cognition. Again, this was analyzed through LIWC content, which I'll walk you through now. So first, let's look at the topic characteristics. 4 things we said. The first one is on the topics that were being discussed. So focus on, so when police post, again, if you look at the icon on the top, it's police. When the police post, police are focusing on advisories and the status of different cases being investigated and information that the citizens would be interested in. That's what the police is posting about. So if you look at the content analysis, which is when police post interactions with police and citizens, there's always discussions about rules, safety, violations. These are looking at only unigrams now. So you look at the concepts of rules, people, police posting about these are the rules, don't cut the signal, safety rules, wear helmet, violations, and topics like that. In terms of only citizens talking about it, it's actually following the content, notice, prosecuted, the interactions that citizens have is mostly focused on those topics. This just gives you a sense, and highlighted is basically to tell you how the differences are in terms of the topics. Following, notice, and prosecution versus rules, safety, and violations. So this gives you a sense of what kind of topics are discussed when police post and the interactions happen between police and citizens and between only citizens. So now if you flip the question, which is flip the question and see when citizens do the post, what happens, right? Most posts tend to request police to take an action, which is why probably citizens are using these pages, which is citizens post on the page for asking for some action. If you look at only the unigram analysis, we see that please take action, very evidently please take the action seems to be the most frequent thing when citizens post and the interactions between citizens and police. In the citizens again, if you take please one take action, people are the concepts that are done within the citizens. So it's basically showing you that the interactions happens between police and citizens. When citizens post for action, police and citizens are talking about take actions on these, and citizens among themselves are also talking about take action and please help and things like that. So these two topic analysis just helps us to understand how the interactions or what type of topics are being discussed when citizens and police post on these Facebook pages. So now when you look at the clusters of topic, so here when police initiated discussions are more focused than citizen initiated. Let's see how and why we are actually making this conclusion, which is when police starts the discussion, it is more specific about topics. Awareness drive safety campaigns, which is specifically talking about, if you look at the categories that are going to be shown up for the police created discussions, it's actually very small, whereas if you look at citizens, it's actually quite dispersed. So here in terms of police, awareness drive safety campaigns. Road sense is the offspring of courtesy and the parent of safety. Things the post that police do. Prosecuted an action report, action taken, blah blah blah, regarding a quit petition and the details about it. Advisories on situations. Good morning to all commuters of Shillong City. There is a heavy movement over NH 40 to 44 and blah blah blah. Okay. So the topics are pretty small. If you look at the citizens one, the topics are quite diverse. Understandably, again, it's very intuitive that the topics that are coming from citizens are much wider than the police itself. But the police topics, police-initiated discussions are more focused than citizen-initiated. The conclusion here is appreciation, newspaper articles, citizens to open complaints, neighborhood problems, missing people, and this list goes on. They're appreciating police, sharing some news articles that they would like to share it on these pages, citizens tips, complaints, driving in wrong sided, blah blah blah, neighborhood problems, missing people. These are the buckets of topics that we saw in the posts that were coming from citizens. So you can clearly see the topics are being very diverse and the police discussions are much more focused. So now let's move on to the next question. So the first first thing to look for is the topics that are being discussed on these Facebook pages between citizens and between police. Right. So this is very different from the 5.1 and 5.2 topics that week lecture that we saw, where we were interested in more like within the Bangalore City Police, can we actually get some actionable information? So the questions, the intention for looking at these kinds of data is very different in these two. One is looking for content, actionable information. Here we're looking at how the interactions is. Can we actually learn something specific? Engagement characteristics. How do citizens and police engage in social media discussion threads? So now let's look at the engagement or comments characteristics, which is when police do a post, how the comments are discussed. When citizens do a post, how comments are being spread on Facebook. So if you look at the first set of columns, which is the second and the third column, this is basically showing that when police does the post, what happens to the comments if police and citizens are involved in the comments. So it shows it's about 55,000 within the police and citizens row. Whereas if you look at citizens, if citizens post and then the comments are from police and citizens, it seems to be much, much lower. So it's about 26% lower in terms of the comments on the Facebook pages if the posts are coming from citizens and the comments are coming from police and citizens. So this probably is because when the police does the post, there's much more interactions because the information that they're giving is probably more useful, probably more engaging in terms of actually the interactions on this platform. When police does and only citizens only interact, it's higher, and when citizens does, only citizens interactions or the comments are also lower than the police side. So this slide is just a inside view of the data of the last slide, which is last slide was this is total number, whereas this is average number. So this is average number of comments for the post that we saw in the last slide, which is if the police and citizens are interacting, their average 3.3 comments are there for a post, whereas likes is about 9 likes. Only citizens, it's about 3.69, and about 13.38 is on the average. So the total gives you a picture, whereas when you look at an average, it's actually the picture is slightly different, which is CPC is actually 9.49% lower than the CC, which is the comments by police and citizens versus comments by only citizens. In the same way, in the likes also, the CC, which is comments by citizens only if the post comes from police, is actually higher compared to the comments by police and citizens. This is per post average number of likes and average number of comments. So an example which we kept here, a citizen's post, my family and I are getting the unwanted calls from blah 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 blah. Police replied here, please visit at our nearest police station and give the details. Police suggest an appropriate action and the discussion tends to close early when the police are starting to interact. Right? So that's the reason why CPC is actually lower, is because when police starts looking at the post, police interacts, they can actually easily or quickly close the loop of the discussion on the post. So I hope that makes sense, which is the second question that we saw is engagement characteristics, how police and citizens are engaging. So the kind of conclusions you can see is average number of comments and average number of likes when police and citizens are there is actually lower than only citizens being there. A simple reason could be police can actually quickly close the loop of the discussion. The next one we look at is emotional exchange, which is nature of emotions and affective expression that are being discussed on social media. So one conclusion that we can look at is when citizens initiate threads, there is always higher negative sentiment. Here's a table which actually connects to the topics that I said earlier, which is negative affect, anxiety, anger, and arousal. In this table, you can see that negative affect is higher when police is actually involved in the interaction, which is 0.021 versus 0.018. And this could be the reason. The reason for this could be is that the citizens are expressing their views about crimes, expressing their views about things that are going on around them, even in some of the graphs that we've seen before, like neighborhood problems, and they want to actually express their views, so therefore the negative affect is higher. If you look at the next one, where the anxiety is actually lower when police starts interacting in these posts, which are initiated by the citizens, you can see the value to be 0.001 versus CC to be 0.003. And the reason could be is that police starting to interact in these posts, police could actually complete the loop, as I said in a few slides before, also completing the discussion and making a discussion closure, which lets the anxiety of the citizens to go low. And in the third row, we actually show you that anger is also higher in terms of CPC versus CC, which is 0.006 to 0.005. Where the anger is higher is again could be that citizens are actually expressing their views and they really want to get things done, and they're pushing the police to actually get things done as quickly as possible. And arousal is of course higher in CPC. Again, when the citizens initiate threats, the CPC is higher, the arousal is higher because they are actually, the intensive discussion is higher because they want to actually get things done from police again. So now let's look at the last part of this deck of slides in terms of actually the questions that we started with. We started the first question to be topical characteristics, second one to be the engagement characteristics, third one to be emotional exchanges, and the fourth one to be cognitive and social orientation. Here the question that we were trying to pose was, what are the linguistic attributes that characterize cognitive and social response process? I think this is a very broad and a question that people could study in multiple ways. The one approach that we took was only looking at the proper nouns, I's and he's and they's words used in the posts that were initiated by the citizens. And we see that most of the posts that the citizens initiate are actually self-driven or mentions more of themselves in it. You can clearly see I being the highest in this table. An example for the post is, I've lived in the UK and all the time I've never heard anyone honking, blah blah blah. So these kind of posts are mostly available, mostly presented in the Facebook data that we collected. So now let's look at why all this matters, right? So for the entire week, for this course this week, I kind of took you around the data that are created on Facebook, that are created on social media for police organizations, doing some analysis, seeing what kind of interactions that are going on between police and citizens. Why does it all matter? One, it definitely helps police improve policing on community sensing, which is to collect data from these kind of social networks, can be used to record and sense behavioral attributes such as engagement, emotions, social support, which is what I was trying to capture in 5.3. And it will enable police and citizens community to enhance emotional support to residents experiencing safety issues also. So this is the thing that we talked about again in the analysis. Discussion threads with police and citizens reduce the level of anxiety when police starts interacting, right? A couple of slides back I was showing you about CPC. When CPC is in CPC, the value for anxiety is actually lower, is just because that they, when police starts interacting, the citizens tend to be more, the anxious level being, which is lower, or it tends to be lower because police starts actually answering some of the questions that people are asking. For example, I say that there's some problem nearby in my neighborhood, and then police comes and says, oh good, but thank you for letting us know about it, and then we will actually do the appropriate thing, forwarding this to the right police officer, all that. So there's some level of satisfaction to the citizens while they see these responses. Interestingly, we can actually develop some technologies also, right? Helping communities to make consensus-based decisions regarding support and actions they seek from police. They can actually build technologies which will help these kind of interactions and help decisions also to be made, which can support, which can help have more safer cities, help have more interactions between police and citizens. It can help actually understand the change in emotions of people also. So, for example, I manage the police page today. I see what kind of views that people have about a particular problem today, and what kind of content are they generating today, which is from my jurisdiction. A month later, what happens? A year later, what happens? Understanding this will actually help in terms of making some predictive analytics solutions, also predictive analytics around this data, and actually helping police organizations make their job better, make the cities more safer. It can also help sense and record the reactions of citizens and share these records with decision makers, right? It can actually get, some organizations also can do this publicly, saying that these are the number of votes that we got this month, this week, and this is what we did. Right? It can actually act as an early warning system. It can act as a predictive usage of this data can be used for predictive analysis also. So essentially all of this can help both societal impact in terms of police and citizens interacting better. Technologies can be built to help police make their decision better. It can help citizens have a more safer life. With that, I'll stop the content for week 5. So essentially, week 5 was totally about policing. We looked at initially how these organizations create, what kind of pages do they have, and what content are getting generated on these pages. From there, we went on to ask some research questions around it. And these kind of research is not only done in terms of just the Indian web pages, Indian police organizations. This is done all across the world. Okay, thank you.